right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. We are live from the Ford Park Field in Vail on this beautiful Thursday morning, and they're getting ready. Lacrosse tournaments going on all throughout the Vail Valley already. Lots of people coming out for all this right now. But hey, we want to give you your Vail Daily headline. Good luck with me right now with the paper and what's going on. Lasting though, it's Castle.
It's cutting her voice up pretty bad.
So in today's paper, engraved in history, Vail to build a forever tribute to Pepe Grummer, honoring the local legend and professional skier. More on page 82. Also in today's paper, Heath Center it's ready to go. So learn more about this, page 83. And then also in today's paper, incentives for employee housing in its West Vail proposal. The town seeks ways to revitalize the area community and bolstering employee housing. This on page A4. And also in today's paper, look at what we've got here. So, sports. Hey, we've got the Nottingham Lake back open. So this is great news. Level of bacteria is back to normal. We had some E. coli bacteria they were worried about, but they're good now. It's on page A11. And then in sports and outdoors, you can check out what's going on with the big gravel this weekend. Decor and gravel are set for a second year. So we've got a 50 and an 85-mile race. And it's going to be tough. More on this on page 8. And then find your friends and find your furry friends. You can check them out. And Vail Live. Check it out. We've got a couple of bears. The bears are out, everybody. So please be careful. Walk the vets on a leash. And be careful if you're traveling alone. Make a little noise. Let them know that you are. So there's what we got going on. But here's a look on roads. Road conditions right now, pretty good conditions as far as construction is concerned. There might be some lane closures on Vail Pass, shoulder closures over in Summit County. And then right Valley, we've got a little bit of construction in Dow Junction, kind of between Eagle Vale and Minturn. And you won't have to wait too long, but that's what's going on. So here's a couple of pictures for you. East Vail looking pretty good. Looking pretty good as well. So everything's moving pretty smoothly if you have to travel down to Denver today. So that's a quick look at your traffic report. But a few things happen at the Vail Valley. Hey, if you're going to be down in Eagle tonight, they've started their music and a movie series. They kicked it off last weekend. Tonight, they're going to have Tim and Acoustic Duo. They'll be playing 6 to 7. And then the Mighty Ducks will be playing at 7 p.m. So this is going to be super fun at the Eagletown Park. Also, Brendan McKinney, he'll be playing at the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa. Has music tonight from 8 p.m. And then we are back to our drop-in swim. And this is great. If you're a triathlete, Nottingham Park Lake is back open. And they do open swims throughout the summer. 5:30 to 7 will be the time tonight to go and do that. And then Al Mel, he'll be playing at Vail Brewing Company. And then the return of Academy of St. Martin in the Fields will be tonight, 6 p.m. Tickets are just $29 for lawn seats. Of course, pay a little more to be in the pavilion seats if you would like. We're so glad to have them back again. So check this out this evening. And then the Yoga in the Park series continues. This will be at Nottingham Performance Pavilion. They're talking about the mountain lunar flow, summer solstice, mountain lunar flow. They've got that. And then down at the Shakedown Bar, T. Scott's Honky Tonk Out will be tonight as well. And a little bit of jazz going on at Chasing Rabbits this evening. But I'm going to head down to the Ford Amphitheater, let you know a little bit about Bravo. But let's give you some details. Caitlin Murray had a chance to stop by and give me kind of the full overview of what's happening this season with Bravo.
All right, sound sync, go ahead. And 3, 2.
We're here with Caitlin Murray. She's the executive director of Bravo Vail Music Festival. And wow, 36 years and going strong.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you guys back. And it sounds like a wonderful season is upon us, especially if we're looking for, family gatherings or something to outreach to the community.
Absolutely.
A lot of that this year.
Absolutely. 36 seasons, almost 4 decades of bringing classical music to the Vail Valley. And I don't know if everybody realizes this, but over half of what we do every season is free of charge or incredibly low cost to the community. Having access to this festival for our local families is so important. It's one of our values, and I think you're going to see that in what our offerings are this season.
Yeah, definitely. So let's let people know how they can see it. It's kind of up and down the valley. You're going to be all over the place.
Absolutely. I think many people think of us as, New York Philharmonic at the Ford Amphitheater, but not just in the town of Vail. I mean, we do concerts and programs for children and adults, Avon, Minturn, Edwards, all the way to Gypsum. And we're really excited about what we have on tap this summer.
Well, tell us about these hour-long chamber concerts. You've got quite a few quintets, some piano fellows.
Yeah, absolutely. So every year, in addition to the orchestras and the larger ensembles that we bring, a big part of our value system is helping emerging artists kind of launch into the next phase of their career. So I think we have 4 different quartets, quintets coming this year. We've got a saxophone quartet. We have a quartet that's all cellos. It's going to be incredible. And what they'll do is they'll go to Edwards Interfaith Chapel. They'll go to the Assisted Living Center in Eagle and do free concerts, hour-long community concerts that anybody can attend. These are phenomenal events. And again, it's about making sure that we're coming to where people are and making sure that they have access to this incredible festival that takes place in our hometown.
Well, and I like how you get fans early in
Yes,
life.
yes,
You've got
yes.
The little listeners at the library is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I had a chance to
I
go there
agree.
last year, and just looking at the babies and the music starts, and they're just mesmerized by the sounds.
I tell all my friends, even with newborns, I'm like, just bring them.
Yeah.
So technically it's geared for kids maybe 2 to 7. It's amazing. You'll see principal players from the New York Philharmonic, and they come to the libraries. They're packed, and they're doing programs geared for these kids. They're very interactive. Nobody's shushing you. Everybody can get up and move around, and it really gives kids this incredibly necessary exposure to the fundamentals of music early on. We do them, I think there's 8 this summer throughout the valley, so there's consistency, and there are activities. So if you go to all of them, there's a game board that you can kind of follow along and get prizes.
Oh yeah, it is such a cool thing
Yeah,
to do.
it's awesome.
That's great. And then another thing that you have coming up, the family concert. Now this is going to have maybe a little dancing included.
Yes, this is very exciting. So the Dolly Quartet is going to be doing our family concert this year. We're going to be at the Little Beach Amphitheater in Minturn, and they are a bilingual string quartet, so English and Spanish, and they're going to incorporate not just your traditional Western classical music, but music from Argentina and Uruguay and tangos, and it'll be really, really fun. Whole family, again, from the babies to the grandparents, the teenagers, everybody will enjoy it.
And then another thing, you do a lot of education, and the Inside the Music series is great. It just kind of gives you a little behind the scenes, a little, primer before you maybe see a show.
That's exactly right. So I always think of it kind of like our TED Talks. So sometimes it'll be Anne-Marie McDermott, our artistic director, interviewing a conductor or musicians who are going to be performing in the week to come. It kind of gives you this opportunity to get inside the brains of the musicians or a musicologist or somebody on our technical team for that matter, and really understand the inner workings of how the festival works or what's behind a program that's going to come up.
And then one thing that was developed during COVID, the little
Yes, yes,
music
yes.
box, that is sticking around. That's probably the best thing that came out of the COVID is this
I agree.
traveling stage.
Yeah.
Tell us about these shows.
Okay, so the Music Box is one of our favorite innovations from the COVID era, and we've been playing around with it ever since. So this summer, we're really focusing on community outreach. We're going to bring it to Habitat for Humanity. We're working with the Eagle County Community Foundation, and we're going to pop it up at the Vail Farmers Market one day as well. So it's going to be traveling around, and it's, I think, just this traveling stage that every time you see it, you're like, oh, there's a Bravo concert coming up.
It's kind of like the ice cream truck.
Yes,
for
yes,
music.
yes. That's exactly right.
Well, Caitlin, if we want to find out more, get tickets, or learn about some of the free programs, what's the best source?
BravoVail.org. You can find everything there. All tickets are on sale, and you can make reservations. We always encourage that for the free concerts because they do fill up. So visit the website, and you can get everything you need.
All right, we're so excited for the 36th season of Bravo Vail Music Festival.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Hey, I'm over at the Ford Park, and we've got the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens right behind me. So I'm going to take a look at what the gardens have to offer. They're basically open dawn to dusk out here, just a little east of downtown Vail, Bridge Street, just a short walk away. And we've got the lacrosse tournament going on. A lot of teams already up and at 'em bright and early on this Thursday morning. But let's let you know what the weather's going to look like for today. Already it is nice and warm. I've got a light jacket on. Such a change from last week with the colder temperatures and a little snow up on Vail Pass. But we're looking at nice temperatures for today. And we'll see just a slight chance of an afternoon shower today. But other than that, I think we're going to be good for any activity that you have planned. And then the next couple of days, wow, we'll see the temperatures remain kind of in the high 70s for Vail, a little warmer down valley. Overnight lows dropping down into the 30s and 40s. And not too bad, but it will cool off definitely. So bring a jacket if you're heading out to some of the activities where you're going to need a coat. Bravo tonight, 6 p.m. is when it will start. It'll be pretty warm by then, but by around 7:30 when it wraps up, it could get a little cooler. Well, let's talk about a few things going on this weekend. The Vail Farmers Market and Art Show just kicked off last week. So that was the first of many, many Sundays, over a dozen, probably about 17 Sundays between now and early October is when this is going to wrap up, October 8th for you, 9:30 to 3:30. And we got 40 food vendors, lots of different, whether it's produce, of course, but of course just different gift ideas. The eats, I love to go there for lunch. So it's going to be pretty awesome if you want to head there. So that'll be right in the heart of Vail Village. So check that out. That's on Sunday and every Sunday, pretty much all throughout the end of the summer and into early fall. Now, Hot Summer Nights, that's where the venue is, just behind. Next Tuesday, we've got Classic Albums Live. They do such a good job of bringing in treat bands. And if you love David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, hey, we're going to have that for you. That'll be next week. And then right after that, we take a break for the 4th of July. And then we're going to bring back 49 Winchester, Little Country on July 11th. And we got The Dip with R&B Soul and so much more. So you can check it out at grfavail.com. We'll give you some details. And then tonight, the return of the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, featuring Beethoven Piano Concerto number 2 with Anne-Marie McDermott. Anne-Marie McDermott, she is the artistic director, so she's going to be leading that tonight. Should be just awesome. And then this weekend, Joshua Bell, he will be back here. He's a violinist. He's come to the Vail Valley a couple of times already. On Saturday, he's going to be playing Mozart's 25th Symphony, which was made famous from the Amadeus movie, and the Academy of St. Martin in the Field. Pretty interesting. They did the soundtrack to that movie way back in the early 80s. So that'll be this weekend. So see it while you can. So it should be pretty awesome. But wow, are you going to get out there, do some biking? Maybe bike the cul-de-sac trail, bike maybe Vail Pass. The biking path has been detoured just a little bit because of the construction, but you can still get up there. But if you need some fuel for it, how about some banana bikes? I had a chance to check in with Allie Stevens, and she's going to give us more details on this healthy snack.
With the nice weather, the trails are dry, the campgrounds are open. If you're looking for something healthy to keep you fueled up when you're out there, well, we've got the answer for you. Joining us now, we have Allie Stevens, and she's with Season to Taste. And Allie, you've got a great little snack for us that's going to be healthy, and it's going to give us the energy we need.
Absolutely, yes. With the weather changing, I'm always looking for snacks to bring with me that are nutrient dense, portable, and not processed. So these bananas really hit the nail on the head.
Okay, yes, we're going to start with bananas.
Right, so typically it's really easy to make. We start with those pesky brown or bruised bananas that nobody in the family really wants to eat.
Yeah.
So rather than tossing them, I usually just peel them and throw them in the freezer for use at another time. I typically start with 3 bananas. It makes a nice sheet of them, about 16 to 20. Okay. Once you mash up your bananas, and as you know with bananas, they are instant energy boosts. They're full of potassium.
Yeah.
And replace those lost electrolytes.
Right.
Then we have a mixture here of rolled oats and oat bran. It's a gluten-free whole grain, and they are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat.
Okay, and you want to add this sparingly, so because you don't want to get it too dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you might have to add another banana.
I know, yeah, you don't want to do that. So just go slowly. After the oats, then I always have chia seeds on hand, and these are a sustainable energy. They are packed with omega-3s, fiber, and protein. Really great for you.
Nuts.
So then we have the nuts here, these chopped pecans. You can use any nut that you would like, and then some dried fruits here. So the fruit is energy dense.
And a real classic for the trail anyway.
Oh, yeah. You always see that in trail mixes. Absolutely. So,
and then a little chocolate.
yes, the chocolate, the good part here. So again, you want to choose something high in cocoa content or cacao, something over 70%.
And then when it's all mixed, then you just roll it into these little balls,
Yep.
and you put it in the oven.
Right. So pop it in the oven about 350, 10 to 15 minutes, just before the bottom gets too brown.
Okay.
However much you like.
And there you go. You can have it for the hiking trail, the camping trip, and after school. These will work out for you.
Yes, kids will love them.
Healthy snack. You can pronounce all the ingredients, and you can take it with you. This season marks the 25th anniversary of the Vail Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek. In the past quarter of a century, this venue has provided entertainment for all ages and is considered to be a beloved gem in the Rockies. This 535-seat theater is nestled in an unusual location underneath the outdoor skating rink on the plaza level of Beaver Creek. Littmann's Künstler Theater in Munich, Germany provided the inspiration for the wood-paneled columns, walls, and ceilings that are combined in the curved horseshoe seating layout also found in many traditional European halls, providing unobstructed views from all seats. Fundraising efforts started in 1995, and its groundbreaking was in April of 1996. On opening night, February 5th, 1998, there's a dedication of the Ford Family Relief, a wall outside the venue that depicted the Fords participating in a variety of valley-wide events. President Gerald R. Ford and wife Betty were supporters of the Vail Performing Arts Center from the beginning. The opening week's acts included Ani and Ida Kavafian with the Santa Fe Pro Musica Orchestra, Spalding Gray, All-American Dance Stars, Capitol Steps, and Marvin Hamlish. The Vail Center stage has since hosted some of the biggest acts in the entertainment world, such as Train, Sheryl Crow, country music stars Trace Adkins and Jennifer Nettles, Hugh Lewis, Rick Springfield, Lucas Nelson, Keb Mo, orchestras from all over the world, dance companies, and Broadway productions like Rent, Kinky Boots, and The Producers, and many, many more over the years. We'll ski, hike, bike, or golf, and literally be a walk away from world-class entertainment. The Valar Performing Arts Center is that gem in the Rockies that completes not only the Beaver Creek experience, but the Vail Valley experience.
All right, we are back. I'm over here at the meditation garden, right here in the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, and just a couple steps away from the Ford Park Fields, which are along the frontage road. And then we got the Ford Amphitheater just behind the fences here. But we just talked about that beautiful 25th anniversary of the lovely Valar Performing Arts Center. And we have some great acts coming your way. We have Lyle Lovett. Well, it is sold out, you guys. That is going to be happening Thursday, June 29th. Wow, just next week already. And then night after that, Toad the Wet Sprocket will be coming. But if you want tickets for any of these shows, I'll get them in advance because they do sell out. Now, on Tuesday, the Dover Quartet is going to be there. Now, this is part of Bravo, Vail Valley Music Festival. They usually do their shows on Tuesdays there because Hot Summer Nights is happening at the Ford Amphitheater. So tonight they will be at the Ford Amphitheater, but they will be over at Valar on Tuesday. And the Dover Quartet is one of the most celebrated string ensembles performing today. They're going to be doing a little work by Hayden Schubert, George Walker. Should be super, super duper awesome. So check that out. That'll be on Tuesday at the Valar Performing Arts Center. Also coming up, we have Independence Day at Beaver Creek, and just such a fun thing going on here. Stars, Stripes, and Slides. They're going to have water slides for the kids. This is just kind of like, remember the slip and slide when you're little? It's basically that. So that's going to start at 12 noon, and then all the Adventure Zone and the vendors will be open. The food trucks will be open for you. Hazel Miller starts at 4, and then the Fabulous Thunderbirds will take the main stage at 6, and then we're going to have Black Magic, a Santana experience, going on at 8, and then fireworks. I think the fireworks are going to be happening this year just due to the fact that we finally have some awesome moisture. We've got green grass everywhere here, so I think we're going to be in the clear for that. But so check out all the things that are going on over at Beaver Creek for this. And then this weekend we've got some fun things happening. Kicking off tonight with Beaver Creek Unplugged. So that is going to be a high energy summer concert series going on tonight. We're going to have the first one for you. So it should be awesome. So head out there. It's free. It's going to be great live music, 7 to 9. And then this weekend, we've got a dance party. We're going to have the Fabulous Femmes doing some dance party music for you from 7 to 9 on Saturday night. So lots of great live music, free live music up at the Bead. So check it out. All right. When we come back, we're going to let you know what's going on down in Eagle. Eagle Flight Days is happening this weekend. Gypsum Days happening next month. A lot of things going on. Stay with us.
It's all about Coach today at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. Plus, 2023 summer vibes, looks, wardrobe, handbags, all dropped. They're all in. Everything from $30 keychains to $350 canvas tote bags, backpacks, wearables, bucket hats, everything up to 70% off every day. It's absolutely, positively fabulous and worth that drive.
At My Future Pathways, our mission is to be the helping hand that enriches and elevates the lives of youth and families of our valley so they can reach their full potential. Through our holistic approach, our tutoring service and programming strengthen our community, develop self-worth, create opportunities, and promote values. We are My Future Pathways.
Well to Knapp Ranch, the farm. We are at 9,000 feet, and I'm here to show you where your food comes from at Knapp Harvest. This is the hard work that happens right here at the farm. Again, 9,000 feet. These are nutritious because of the cold nights. They're beautiful collard greens. We have carrots, we have beets, all fantastic and all grown right here in the valley for enjoyment. So that means you will get them fresh, much more full of vitamins than you will at the grocery store because we deliver them fresh every week to Knapp Harvest.
I think the more you do stuff like this, the more you realize the imperfections of food aren't necessarily imperfections. You just get really used to stuff being quote unquote perfect from the grocery store. Having everything like so uniform all the time is not really how nature works, you know? So you got to stop and wonder from time to time, like, why does everything look so perfect all the time, and what are they doing to it to make it look like that? I take that away from this place a lot.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Hey, I made it over to the entrance of the Ford Amphitheater, and I want to remind you, tonight we have Bravo happening. 6 o'clock is when it's going to start. Doors are going to open at 5, and you want to get here early for this. You want to be on time for this because they started at 6, and they have the ushers that kind of rope off the areas so you can't quite get in if you're late. So I just want to let you know, it's not like the Tuesday night concert where you can just kind of free form roll around here. So just be aware of that. But isn't this gorgeous? What a great venue we have, not only for Hot Summer Nights, but last night, wow, Shaky Graves was here. We had Tuesday night with the Hot Summer Nights concerts. So this is home to many, many different performances. All the Summer Vail Dance Festival will start later in July. But another thing going on in July is Gypsum Days. So this is July 13th, 14th, and 15th. We've got great concerts happening for you. We have some fun things happening during the days, like the Youth Fishing Derby, the Parade and 5K, Classic Cars Show, Jalapeno Eating Contest, Youth Talent Show, Kids Activity Zone, food trucks, all this stuff going on. And then the 2 nights of concerts, it's kind of all about Nashville. On Friday night, we'll have Shane Prophet. He's kind of a newcomer. And then supergroup Diamond Rio will be happening. And then Saturday, we're going to have Runaway June, followed by country blues rocker Frankie Ballard. So tickets can be purchased at townofgypsum.com for more details. This is going to be just a great, great, great show. So check that out. And then, of course, Eagle this weekend, Flight Days going on with their parade, their activities, Eagles Got Talent, all sorts of things going on Friday and Saturday. So this will be just a fun thing going on. The parade starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. So make sure you check it out. Okay, we're going to come back with just a bit more of the show. We're going to talk about the Bighorn Gravel Race happening this weekend. That'll be down in Gypsum. Stay with us.
Well, this is a first. I'm going to try my very first Llamas class. It's a yoga class being held at the Grand Hyatt Vail with llamas. Move over, goats. We're bringing in llamas. So we have a couple people that we're going to be talking to. Will from Paragon Guides. Cody is here from Grand Hyattvale. And then Jake Lee is going to be leading the yoga class. Now, tell me a little bit, Cody, first, why you decided to offer this.
Well, you know, it's something unique and different. We know Paragon Guides has been up here for a number of years. I got the opportunity to do lunch with llamas, and that was really fun, and luckily made the connection, you know, hey, why not try Namaste and Llama Yoga. They have a real calming presence. They're fun to be around. I think everybody's kind of felt a heightened sense of energy here. Luckily, it's a beautiful day after a lot of rain, so we're excited to try this out and hopefully do it a few more times here in July, August, and September.
Okay, and JP, you're going to be leading the class.
Correct.
Now, bringing in the animals, does this change maybe some of the poses that you may work with, or what do you think?
You won't. I don't think so, honestly. I mean, we'll have the llamas walking around the people, you know, and if they want to take time just to touch them and play with them, that'll be the fun part, you know?
I think they'd be very good for treat pose.
A treat pose, yeah.
They might help with balance and everything. Have you ever worked with any animals before?
No, this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time. So yeah, when Dick asked me, I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would do it. And then I was like, wait a second, the llamas are the big animals, right? Like, I'm not gonna be doing that. Like,
what are we doing here?
So let's do some llama stick.
Okay, well now, have you ever had this request? I know you've taken these beasts up all sorts of peaks around the valley, but have you ever heard of llama staying?
I have not, so I was ready to jump on the opportunity. We do a lot of things from hiking to, you know, birthday parties to this, but no, llama yoga, llama stay, that's a new one for us, so we're excited to be here.
Okay, and you brought 2 animals here today.
Got 2 animals here today, Roberto and Trace, and yeah, we're excited to have them hang out.
Okay, and I'm curious, are they okay with everything going on?
They're a very curious animal, but very calming, and these guys are old and well trained, so they're not going to mind with nice green grass.
Okay, well, you know, look at we got quite a crowd of people. We're going to do this right outside between the park, right here, just on the lawn, and then we're in between Cocoa Creek and Grand Hyattvale, and then Cody, you're going to hopefully continue this next month, and that'll be.
Yep, that's the plan. Look for hopefully dates to confirm on social here with Will and the team, and hopefully we pick up a little momentum. This is brand new within the last week for us and has already created a lot of excitement. So.
Okay, well, it's time to get zenned out with the llamas. All right, thanks for the invite. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms. Grown at 9,000 feet, mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Silver Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm here at the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. We've got the Gerald Ford Amphitheater just across the way behind me, the little gift shop, really cute. That's an old schoolhouse, actually, where some of the early settlers of Vail. Vail is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. That's where some of them went to school. So kind of cool to see that just behind us here. But hey, another big event going on this weekend. We've got Bighorn Gravel. So gravel biking has become so popular lately. So, you know, we've got your road bike, we've got your mountain bikes. This is kind of a cross between a road and a mountain bike, letting you go on some of these gravel roads, and some of them are actually pretty darn steep. Now we have a 50 and an 85-mile loop for you. So, and it is already sold out. It's pretty popular. But you know what's really cool is they've got some other things you can do about, around town. So it's going to start and end right at the Gypsum Rec Center, and that'll be the headquarters for some of the technical classes. If you want to learn more about the mechanics of your bike, they're going to have some rides with the pros. They're going to also have some live music, a beer garden, and so much more. So you can check that out, and that's going to be Bigger and Gravel on their website. We'll give you some more details, but really, it's become such a popular, fun activity to do. And 85 miles, wow, on a gravel bike. That's gonna be pretty tough. So if you want to learn more, just go to the website, or you can head over and check out some of the free live entertainment that'll be happening right there in Gypsum. But don't forget, tonight, Sheriff Ford Amphitheater, opening night of Bravo. That'll be going on for you at 6 p.m. Gates will be opening up at 5. And then that music and a movie tonight, Mighty Ducks down in Eagle with the Tim and Christine duo playing from 6 to 7. And then that movie going on this evening. So lots of things happening for your Thursday. Friday, wow, we're going to kick off the weekend. We'll be back live with you tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. And then we've got our weekend edition show. We're going to give you all the details on what's happening this weekend. Thanks for joining us. I'm Trisha Swenson. We will see you tomorrow.